I was in RVTH of getting Trust Bank. I was the architect that got Trust Bank to come and adopt sanatorium. And we have seen the transformation of sanatorium, even the fencing of sanatorium and the upkeep of sanatorium. I know this also goes along to other hospitals. Farafenye is another one that I know very well that they are supporting. But yet, before I indulge deeply into what I have to say about the importance of this gathering, I wanted us to have a little tour down the memory lane of this hospital. This hospital started in 2003, barely with nothing. And today it has metamorphosed to the level where it is of recognition in the annals of healthcare development in this country. But it goes without saying that we have supportive arms. And some of these supportive arms come from within the country and outside the country. Within the country, you have parastatals playing their role, but the key element and factor in the supportive development of this hospital is the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare. On his familiarization tour of this facility, at that point in time, in which Suleiman Junkung was one of them, he took note of the plight of so many things. The plight of the medical school here, the community-based medical school, was one of them. And so he kept calling me, even to tell me, continue to assist these people. It is a worthwhile cause. Little did I even know, but I wasn't surprised at all, that he is going to go miles ahead of his elasticity to stretch his an autopus, hands to reach out to so many philanthropists to come and support the community-based medical school. And so that's how he reached out to the Trust Bank alongside with many. But before then, on that very tour when he came here and proceeded to Bansang and Basse, you'll be surprised. On the spot, he was able to change situations. Mr. C has potentials. He went through the training, he went for his master's, he came back. And then he headed Farafenye for some years. And there was hardly a day that him and myself do not exchange telephone conversations. He's here. We set up what you call the Chief Executives Association. It was our vision. Mr. C rose along the ranks and became the deputy, and now he is the Honorable Minister. So I'm also not surprised. He's also visionary. Welcome. I will not bore you with a long speech. But to tell you the truth, this hospital has now come up a long way in a very progressive manner. And so we had won the hearts and minds of so many people who are keen and willing to come to your aid. And so Trust Bank, who is not only a profit-oriented institution, but they are a living testimony of the corporate-led kind of institution that is willing and out there to come back to plow their profits, to share them with the needy. And I'm not surprised when I listen to their end of year kind of review to see that they are the leading banking institution in this country. So, Mr. Tarawale, through you, I will want to thank you, your institution, to remembering that there are needy people whom you can share your little profits with them. That is what you call banking with a human face. I call that banking with a human face. So thank you very much. Without much ado, I will now step aside and invite Senior Marketing and Sales. I knew him a long time as when he was even the PRO.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Gambia High School.
We are all from Gambia High School. I'm not saying other schools are not good. I did not say that. Mr. Nyang, we are welcome. Thank you. The floor is yours.
Of Health and Social Welfare and current Minister of Works and Infrastructure, Mr. Bala Gaba Jahumpa, the Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Mr. Omar Sy, the CEO of Suleiman Junkung Hospital, our host today, the Deputy Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Health, these distinguished Cuban doctors. Trust Bank does a lot of work in the health sector. And every health facility we go to, us three, me, Abu Bakar, and Aida, it's always the case that wherever any hospital we go to for the last 6-7 years, it will lack a flavor if we don't see the presence of Cuban doctors. We have a lot of respect for you, a lot of love for you, and we appreciate everything you're doing for our country. Honestly, when I go to a presentation and I don't see you, I ask myself whether I'm in the right place. So we thank you, sirs and ladies. The medical doctors, the reason that we are here today, the staff of Suleiman Junkung Hospital, members of the press, and my Trust Bank colleagues. We thank you very much, we at Trust Bank, for the opportunity to come and contribute in our small way to what you are doing at this very important health facility in this country. I understand from the Honorable Minister that this is a facility, one of 4, where they are running this community-based medical school program, and it is extremely important, and I am proud of the fact, and I congratulate you, Mr. CEO, that the work you have done here is so eye-catching that your facility is one of the chosen one for this very important project. This community-based medical program, I have been led to understand, is being run by the Cuban doctors. It is something that has been run in Cuba for many years, and it is being introduced to Gambia. Gambia is being the beneficiary. You have first-class resource people, and our contribution today will only go towards helping you to go online. We all know that when you go online, you can go for various reasons. There are people who go online and spend all day on Facebook. There are people who go online and spend time on Twitter and other social areas. But there are those who go online for educational purposes. And that's the reason why Trust Bank is coming up with this. And I understand that it's very important for the students to be able to access material to complement the important resources that you people are giving. in the